Good morning. Have you ever seen the wonder in the glimmer of her sight? As the eyes begin to open and the blindness meets the light. If you have so say, I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. Have you ever seen the wonders in the air of second light? Having come out of the waters with the old one left behind. If you have so say, I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. I see the world in grace. I see the world in gospel. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. I'm walking in the wonder. You're the wonder in the wild, turning wilderness to wonder. Who I'll say, I see the world in love. I see the world in freedom. I see the Jesus way. You're the wonder in the wild. I see the world your way, and I'm not afraid to follow. I see the world your way, and I'm not ashamed to say so. I see the Jesus way, and I'm walking in the light. I see the world in light. I see the world in wonder. I see the world in light, bursting in living color. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. Ooh, I'll say, I see the world in grace. I see the world in gospel. I see the world your way, and I'm walking in the light. I'm walking in the wonder. You're the wonder in the wild, turning wilderness to wonder. Ooh, I'll say, I see the world in love. I see the world in freedom. I see the oneness way. You're the wonder in the wild, turning wilderness to wonder. You're the wonder in the wild, turning wilderness to wonder.
Good morning, Unity of Omaha. My name's Elisa Choquette. I am also your board president, and just happy to be here with you today. We have so many good things that are coming up today, or coming up soon, so I want to let you guys know about that before we get into the really good stuff. We have Joshua Ignacio coming this Saturday. So if you've seen him when he's here before, yes, go ahead and clap. He's really amazing. After service today at our ticket counter, you can get even more information, and some of his events require pre-registration, such as his individual sessions on Saturday. He also has a small group experience Saturday evening, and I think only 7 people are allowed to go to that one, 7, 8, somewhere in there. And then after service next Sunday, he's going to hold something for everyone, and you don't need to pre-register. You can just be like, hey, I feel like another beautiful boost of positive spiritual energy after a great one at service already, and you can join that as well. So like I said, after service at the ticket booth, you can get more information and sign up for those if you would like to. And that's all thanks to our Healing Arts team. They've really worked hard to put that on for us. And we have a really great event coming up August 6th and 13th. These are going to be our Undie Sundays. And Sherry Sternberg came up with this great idea that we can have this donation for men's, women's, and children's socks and underwear. It's always something that's needed in the different nonprofits that donate to those that are in need. And so we're going to do that collection as well. So I hope that you can remember to bring those when you're just stopping off at Target, grab a couple extra things and bring it to Unity. And then these are a little bit further out, but just to let you know some of the other great things that are coming up. We have another pet blessing coming up. We have a pet supply collection that's going to go on during our Circulation Day, which brings me to Circulation Day. We have Circulation Day coming up in September. If you don't know, that's when we know that we just become involved in the circulation of what we give, we so also receive. And so it's basically our massive, huge free garage sale to the greater Omaha community. So you can be a part of that Circulation Day. That's in just a few weeks. It's September 16th. It's on that Saturday, so you'll hear more information about that. Plus, we're going to have a big fall festival with it as well. So many great things happening other than just the cool stuff that happens here on Sunday. So let all your friends know. We also, every Sunday, as part of this amazing Sunday experience, don't forget we have our 9 a.m. meditation group before this. They meet upstairs. We have rotating people that are facilitating that, and it's a beautiful experience for people that have never meditated before and those that are longtime meditators. Everyone is welcome. Everyone will really enjoy the experience. So encourage y'all to come for those every Sunday at 9. And let's see if we have anything else. Oh, yes. So we know we love hanging out in the cafe before and after service. We so appreciate the people that get here early and set up that coffee for us. They stay late and clean up and do dishes for us as well. If you want to be a part of any of that experience, whether it's every other week, whether it's once a month, whether it's just on call, we just love any and all help. So if you would like to help out with that, this is a divine opportunity for some sacred service. So just find anybody that looks like they know what they're doing. Just because I'm president doesn't mean I'm one of them, but you can try, and we can get you more information and hook you up. All right, so everything I just mentioned and so much more really falls into our vision of what Unity of Omaha is. So I invite you to say this with me, knowing that as we say this is an affirmation. These are words of prayer, so let's just claim this. In oneness with universal energy, we celebrate a world united in divine love. With coffee. And our mission is how we try to accomplish that vision, so please say this with me as well. We raise vibrational consciousness through creative teachings, positive prayer, and a nurturing community. Yes, we do. And so now we're going to lean into a time of prayer and meditation. Before I do that, I remember there's one other announcement that I wanted to make, that I know that we were saying that Reverend Jackie Fernandez was going to be here this Sunday, and we were so excited because she's just an amazing person. She unfortunately had one of her longtime members at her Unity community transition. And so, of course, she wanted to be there for the family, and they wanted her there as well. So she is in sacred service this weekend. She sends us our love, and of course, we want to send our love to her and that family as well. We appreciate that we get to serve in all aspects, right? So with that, now let us move into a time of prayer and meditation. So just take a deep breath in and release. Let's take one more cleansing deep breath in and release. And knowing that not only Reverend Jackie, but so many people today are holding the space for those who are in pain, who are letting go, who are releasing, and we honor them. We also send them our love and compassion, knowing that that loving energy only expands from us, from everyone that we come in contact with. And it is such a beautiful gift to be able to share that with others and to be so grateful for those that not only do it as their calling, but even just those of us that are able to do it when we find the need day to day. And so we ask that we will have our eyes opened to those that need that encouraging lift today, whether it's just a friendly ear, whether it's a hug, some encouraging words, or just bringing them into some silent prayer, sending them love, knowing that even in these moments, they are strength, they are love, they are wisdom, they are release. All of those beautiful divine powers that we have in us, as us, because of our eternal connection to all that is God, all that is divine. Knowing that all that is divine means all the good, all the tough stuff too. God is still present. And let us be present for those that need to be reminded and enveloped in that loving energy today. And we bring that loving energy inward to see if we need to hold space for ourselves. Let us move into the silence and see if there's a part of us that needs a gentle reminder that all is well, all is divine, all is God, and all is us. And so we ease into that peace of knowing, honoring the silence now. Coming back now, taking another deep breath in and release. affirm today that today I not only am compassionate, I am compassion. I am divine. And I bring that forth now. And so it is. Amen.
There's one announcement I'd like to make that I forgot to put in. Next week is our Song and Meditation Sunday, because it's the 5th Sunday of the month. And Joshua Ignacio will be doing one of our meditations during that service. So I just thought I'd let you know that. So if you would all stand so that we can do our spirit song together.
Anything is possible when you believe.
Sing this with us, please.
Anything is possible when you believe. Faith can make a mountain move when you believe. Faith can make a mountain move when you believe.
Don't you know you can change your
Don't you
life?
know that you can change your life
When
you believe?
don't you know you can do
Don't
it?
you know that you can change your life
When
you believe
now where you gotta believe?
in yourself? When you
Believe
in yourself, when
you believe where?
in yourself, when
You believe
in yourself,
when you believe.
gonna make a miracle
When
you believe.
gonna make a miracle.
Gonna make a miracle
When you believe everything you want you got.
everything you want you got.
When
you believe
everything you want you got it.
everything you want you got.
When
you believe
everybody sing in yourself.
in yourself, when
You believe
in yourself,
when you believe
in yourself,
when you believe where?
in yourself,
When you believe.
I believe.
Oh, I can make a miracle.
I believe.
Don't you know
in
you can make a
We
miracle?
believe in each
We
other.
can make a
There ain't
miracle.
nothing we
There ain't
can't do.
nothing we can do.
We can make a miracle. Make a
Oh, when you
miracle. We can
believe,
make
oh,
a
yeah.
miracle.
When you
Make a miracle. We
believe,
can make a
come on in.
miracle. Make a miracle. We can
believe.
make a miracle.
Oh, yeah, everybody
Make
real
a
loud.
miracle. Anything is possible
When
you believe.
Well, hello again. I have the daily words of inspiration from our chaplain today, who is Terry Danter. And Terry will be available to hold you in prayer in our Peace Chapel just outside and around the corner after service, if you feel so called. And the words that Terry found for us today are from Gay Hendricks, and she's a psychologist. This is a short but sweet one, really good. You never know when it is going to happen, when you will experience a moment that dramatically transforms your life. When you look back, often years later, you may see how a brief conversation or an insight you read somewhere changed the entire course of your life.
this song is called Shackles. So whatever you have been dealing with this week, this month, we're going to let them go. We're going to dance, and we're going to show some gratitude. So if you feel like dancing, this is the perfect song for it. Just let go and believe. Take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to let loose and show my gratitude. You help break the chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna let loose, I'm gonna show some gratitude.
In the corners of my mind, I just can't seem to find a reason to believe that I could break free. Cause you could see I've been down for so long, feel like all hope is gone. But as I lift my hands, I understand that you should raise me through my circumstance.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance.
So I can dance.
I just wanna let loose, I wanna show some gratitude. You help break the chains so I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna let loose, I'm gonna show some gratitude. Everything that could go wrong, all went wrong at one time. So much pressure fell on me, I thought I was gonna lose my mind. But I know I need to see if I will hold on through these times. But I need help to lift this load, cause I can't take this anymore.
Shackles on my feet so I can dance. I just wanna let loose,
Gonna show some
gratitude.
You help break the chains so I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna let loose, I'm gonna show you.
Been through the fire and the rain,
Down in every kind of way.
but God has broken every chain. So let me
Show you now. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance.
Let loose.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna show some gratitude.
my gratitude.
Help me break now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna
Let loose.
I'm gonna
Gonna
show
show some gratitude.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I can dance.
Just wanna let
show my gratitude.
Help break my chain, now I can lift my head. And I'm gonna let loose. I'm gonna show some gratitude.
Dance with me.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna let loose and show my gratitude. You help break the chains, now I can lift my head.
I can lift my
And I'm gonna let loose.
Gonna show some
gratitude.
Yeah, take them off, come on. Oh, what you gonna do? Hey, what you do then? Gotta take the shackles off my feet.
You help break the chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna let
What you
loose.
gonna do?
I'm gonna show some gratitude.
Oh, what?
All right. Thank you. That was great. Good morning. And if you are here, who is here for the first time? Raise your hand, Yay, thank you. So I am Reverend Brenda Peters. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being with us this morning. And so when Reverend Jackie said, she texted me and she said, hey, actually we talked, and she told me that she wasn't going to be able to speak. Of course, my first human response was, what am I going to do now? And she gave me ample time and ample warning, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But then very quickly, I shifted into, okay, all right, that's fine. Because all of last year, and I think even before that, part of my spiritual practice, especially with speaking, is to just let Spirit be in me and move through me and talk through me, as me. And so there are times, and this is a little ministerial secret, not really, but it is, that I don't know. I wait for the upload. And sometimes the upload comes on Monday. Sometimes the upload comes midnight Saturday. And so there's not a lot of time for prep. But here's the thing, just like when I was back in school and I heard and I knew and it happened, all the answers are inside of each and every one of us. We hear, we know. When we tap into that divine, we have all the answers. Any extra information that I bring is just like, okay, cool stuff, and it's good information, but we all have everything we need right here. It's that connection. So it really is a spiritual practice for me to connect with that divine and say, what are we talking about? So again, when she said this, and apologized and all this, but I understood because that was one of their founding members that had transitioned. So it was huge. And she needed to be with her community at that time. And so I totally understood. And then I said, okay, waiting for the upload. Hello, we need an upload. Hello. And I say upload because for me, my higher power, God, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it, energy is inside me. It's a part of me, as me, through me, around me. So I call it an upload instead of a download. And nothing came. And then at one point, I don't even remember when it was. I think it was Friday. I heard order, divine order. It was Friday because Sherry couldn't do. She's like, "What's your talk title?" Every Thursday, Sherry, "What's your talk title?" And every Thursday I go, eh. So I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll do the talk title. I'll put it in there." And my title is It's Divine. You guys hardly ever get to see the talk title, so honestly, some days I'm like, why are we worried about the talk title? But it's a unity thing, so we are. But my title is It's Divine. And I said, okay, divine order. Divine order is one of our 12 powers that we talk about, and it's kind of like a icky, kind of, not icky, but just ambiguous kind of thing. That's hard sometimes to wrap your head around and your arms around. But divine order, if you think about it this way, especially in nature, and this is also something that you'll see in any unity publication, they always talk about divine order this way. So divine order is like when that seed that you plant in the ground, and it, grows and comes up through the soil, pushes up through the soil to reach the sun, and then, grows. That's divine order. There's a natural order to that. And there's a natural order to our lives. There's a natural order to everything. And I was already doing this talk in my head this morning. And if you guys see me sometimes with my face going like this, it's because we're talking. And we were talking this morning, and I'm like, ooh, just slow down. I need to remember all this. And I heard, okay, I know that when I say there's a divine natural order to everything, there are people out there that go, oh, yeah, right. Like, there's an order to me, losing my job. There's an order to me, having this hardship in my life, whatever, you want to say. There's an order to this challenge. Yes, there is. Now, I also heard that I was supposed to say, in unity, we love to say, metaphysical malpractice. Personally, I hate that saying. That saying just makes me go, "Ugh." I would like to say instead, just don't be mean. Just don't be mean. So part of that is if somebody comes to you and says, I found out I have an illness. I found out I have this illness and it's debilitating and I don't know what to do. And, please don't say to them, well, it's divine order that you developed this illness. That is just plain mean, y'all. That's just plain mean. Instead, you could say, well, let's talk about it. Let's see how we can get you into a better feeling place. There's ways to do it. And who's to say that alone, you stepping up and being compassionate and caring and kind to that person isn't divine order? See, here's where we go down the rabbit hole. Because even in times of chaos and in times of troubles and challenges, there is a natural order to all of that. And I can say within my life, things that I thought were the end of my life or, how am I going to do this? Like my first divorce. I was not, this is funny saying this right now from where I'm at, but I didn't even know how to license my car. Okay? That's where we were at. Like we were at square one. I knew a little bit of stuff. I knew a little bit of this. Yeah, I went to college, but it was all photography and broadcasting and, right side brain stuff. When it came to real life, I depended on others. Others had always done everything for me, and I did not realize that until after I got divorced. And then all of this was like, you have to do your own financial stuff. And I went, what? Okay, and you have to, license your car, and here's insurance. And, I had to be a big person. I had to grow up, like, fast. And it shook me a little bit. I was, 38? 38. It's pretty sad to be 38 and not know how to do all that stuff. And maybe not sad, maybe it was divine order. So I did. I learned, I grew in how even relationships, I learned tons about myself. To the point where, I got jobs that I appreciated. I did things that I liked. So who's to say that wasn't not natural, divine order for me to go through that? Who's to say? And then the second divorce came. And then I went, what the heck? What the heck? These are all real life things that we all have, right? Maybe not divorce. Maybe it's, financial strife, or maybe it's just not knowing your purpose in life. Who knows what it is? But whatever it is for you, try to step back from the feelings of it, of I'm not, and here's another, that this is happening to me. Try to step back that this is happening to me and this is happening for me. Because when we take a look at this is happening for me, then we step up into our own power. Then we step up into that natural order that might be there, that might be working. There's a theory that everything is natural order, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, good or bad, right or wrong. No matter what it is. And then there's the other theory of natural order is always good. Those bad things that happen, that was your free will. And who's to say which is right? I'm not. I also heard today that I'm supposed to tell you that I really don't know. And how many times have you heard a minister say that? Exactly. So I don't know. I am walking through this life and this path with you. With you. I'm not here to tell you how to run your life. I'm here to inspire and empower you. Because that's what I'm doing with myself, is try to inspire, empower, learn, grow, evolve. Because I don't know about you all, but I don't want to stay here. And I believe it's a divine order for me to go through life, go through the processes, go through the challenges that I need to do to grow. I wasn't meant to be in that first relationship. I wouldn't want to be, I'm going to tell you my real age, 54, and not know, thank you, and not know, that's me being authentic. Let's just write that down. Brenda was authentic. I wasn't meant to be 54 and not know how to do anything for myself. That is not the truth of who I am. I am getting closer every day to truly who I am. I'm uncovering stuff. I work at uncovering everything inside of me. So when I tell you that I don't know which theory of divine order is right or wrong. And honestly, I don't care. Because I just want to live it and practice it and be a part of it. And I know that the closer I get to that connection of my divine, the more I'm moving towards that. And I'm being it. And I'm showing others how to be. And I'm being that compassionate person who's loving and caring and wants to live harmoniously with others. That, I believe, is the natural order. Things happen. We like to label them good or bad. We love labels. We love labels. And when we step back and look at it, when I transitioned, how important is it going to be? So maybe I should live my life right now, right here, the way I feel alignment with my divine. And whatever anybody else thinks, that's okay. And what anybody else decides to do for them is okay too. But I'm lining up with my divine because I know through that, divine order will happen. And the underlining thing is divine order is always there. It's always there. So I'm going to read something from the 12 Powers from Charles Fillmore's book, who is our co-creator, about divine order. And he says this: in short, while we apparently are undergoing continual change, both physically and mentally, the changeless law of order is operating in the spiritual depths of being. Operating in the spiritual depths of being. Order is there. Even when it looks like chaos, order is there. Even in the midst of times and troubles, when the world wants to tell you that we're all destined for hell, which we don't believe in, by the way, order is there. Stay connected to your divinity. Stay connected to the connections that you've made in Unity of Omaha. And then stay connected to the connections you've made out in the world. Stay connected to each other. Empower, inspire each other, and learn and grow together. That's how we make a better community, a better world. And I want to leave us with this, and if you could, I'm going to say it first, and then We'll all say it together. This is the affirmation that he has in here. Divine order is active in my mind, body, and affairs, and all things are working together for my greater good. So let's go ahead and say that together. I'll say it first, then you repeat. Divine order is active in my mind, body, and affairs. And all things are working together for my greater good. And so it is. Namaste. Demonstrate our prosperity for abundance, and here we do it by supporting Unity of Omaha through our gifts, and you can do that by text 402-543-5339 or Unity of Omaha. Go to our website and there's a donate button, or as always we do receive the mail. And thank you again for those of you out on YouTube and Facebook. You don't think we see you, but we do, and we feel your energy. We know that you're with us. So thank you again for being with us. And for those of you who are in the sanctuary, when you come up, please make sure that you get a little affirmation. You know, I always hesitate doing this because I know that this is my message from the universe today, and mine says, my income is constantly increasing. Well, all righty then, I'll take it. Thank you. All right, let's all say together the affirmation for prosperity. I am free from my beliefs that no longer serve me.
Going up to Hollywood to be a good
Okay, and so let's go ahead and bless the tithes and talents and love offerings that we have received today, for we know what comes in must also go out. And we also support Unity Headquarters, Unity Worldwide Ministries, Silent Unity, and TruthUnity.net, knowing that all of these organizations that help and keep our movement moving forward are blessed. And we are blessed with them because, again, what comes in goes out. And so it is. Amen. All right, let's all say, after service, Terry, Prayer Chaplain Terry, will be in the Peace Chapel, so you can go ahead and see her if you need to be held in prayer. So right after service, feel free to visit her. All right, universal greeting of peace. And I'm just going to wing it. Okay, ready? I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your needs. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from higher source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together for unity and love. And so it is. All right.
To feel no stress and just obsession with sealing the deal. I'll take it in and let it go.